So our goal for this 2-day weekender trip up the Sunshine Coast and down Vancouver Island was to see how many kilometers of oceanside we could cover in the weekend. After being welcomed to Richmond by a D-bag in a white pickup doing a smoke show, we made it into Vancouver, and I've never ridden Vancouver that early in the morning. No traffic. Arbutus corridor was absolutely vacant. I guess most people would rather sleep past 4 in the morning, but we had a 7 a.m. ferry to catch in Horseshoe Bay, so we made great time, and it was really fun just whipping up the streets of Vancouver and down through West Van to Horseshoe Bay with no traffic and smooth sailing. We made it into Gibsons on the Sunshine Coast and started riding. I cannot remember ever being on the Sunshine Coast. I've grown up in BC and had never been there that I can recall. I think maybe once as a child. Turns out it's quite hilly. We rounded our first corner in the town of Gibson and turned, and there was a nice 18% paved grade. If you look, that guy in the white helmet there, he is a gravel biker who we turned around once and he was riding with us, and he kept up with flip-flops hanging off of his back, big 40C gravel tires, and he flew. It was a great ride up to Earls Cove. So we are 135k into the day. We have a 50-minute crossing to Powell River, and then we've got around, I think it's around 40k to Riley's parents' house where we end off. The roads have been amazing. Rolling hills that don't end. Beautiful views from the very beginning in Richmond all the way to where we are now. We've never been more than a kilometer from the ocean, and it is stunning. 20 degrees, sunny, couldn't ask for a better day, and looking forward to getting to Powell River. I've been on a lot of ferries in my life. I think we went on 6 this weekend. I have to say, this Earls Cove to Saltery Bay passage is one of the most beautiful ferry rides I can recall in my life. If you're ever in the area, just take the ferry. It's incredible. Dave, 145k in, how are we feeling?
Beautiful, man.
Isn't it nice?
Loving it. Scenic views, groups working together. Yeah, I'm having a blast.
Cool. So the whole idea for Powell River as the destination for our overnighter was because Riley has his parents who live there. So it was pretty cool to be able to bike out there for him to see them, and they were incredible hosts. Brought us food, had us sleep over, and it was pretty cool just to catch up with them. Say hi to your mother. Day 2, we took the first ferry out from Powell River to Courtenay, Comox, and we're going to start any minute unloading, and we're going to head down to likely to Saltspring, across Saltspring, and then to Victoria and home. So it looks like we have tailwinds and around 200k of hopefully some fun riding. So there's really no video between Parksville and Crofton, which is where we are now, about to board that ferry, because we realized if we pushed as hard as we could, we would have a shot at making that ferry. So we kind of time trialed it for several hours and we're absolutely shattered, but we're gonna make that ferry, which means if we get across Salt Spring fast enough, we can catch the next 550 and then catch the 7 o'clock from Schwartz Bay to Tawasin rather than the 9. It's all gonna work out perfectly. So, over 170 kilometers into day 2. Probably 10 more to go till we get to the ferry terminal. We're on Saltspring Island and it's really hilly. I'm a hurting man right now, but it's a beautiful day and I hope the guys up ahead wait when they get to the top of this hill. They're far enough ahead that I can fake that I had a mechanical or something, so maybe I'll pull that one out. Sorry guys, I had a really bad flat and thanks for waiting for me, I appreciate it. I had a flat, I had a mechanical. I fixed it. Yeah, no, thanks for waiting guys. It means the world to me.
Some weekend vacations are relaxing. This one wasn't. I'm glad they had AEDs at the restaurant because we didn't know what we were going to need when we got there. At the end of this weekend, we had done just under 380 kilometers in 2 days, taken 6 ferries, and we were ready to go home and go to bed, but we're feeling pretty fortunate for the amount of incredible riding we could do in 48 hours on the coast of BC here.